Hello! Today I'm going to be talking about the new summer editions of classics by Thomas Nelson and HarperCollins. So I have all four. I've got Persuasion by Jane Austen, Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain, The Wonderland Collection by Lewis Carroll, and Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So in case you didn't know, the seasons editions are being released seasonally. So the first collection came out in winter. This is a second collection, it's come out in summer. The next collection is going to be spring, which will be coming out around March 2021. And then the final one will be autumn, which I'm assuming is going to be out around autumn. But I know that a lot of publishing plans have been delayed because of the pandemic situation. So we shall see. But it's good news that the spring collection is going to be coming out in March as planned. These are all four. As you can see, they've got different coloured backgrounds underneath. They also have shiny protective covers on, which the first set didn't originally have. I'll take off this protective cover so you can see it, because the camera keeps bouncing off of it. The light keeps bouncing off of it from the camera. Oh, here we go. So it's got these old-fashioned plastic library cover things on them, which is a very good idea because the first set don't have that, and I am worried about the laser cut details getting damaged. On the little slip that comes on the back, it says, "A fine exclusive edition of one of literature's most beloved stories, featuring a laser cut jacket on a textured book with foil stamping. All titles in the Seasons edition. Summer series are first editions. No more than 10,000 copies have been printed, and each volume is individually numbered from 1 to 10,000. Oh, apparently there's a complimentary book. Oh, I didn't know that. How did I not know that? There's a bookmark on the inside. That's so exciting. Look at that. How beautiful is that? My cats are in here and they're deciding to play. Oh, it's got a little, okay, right. Just faffing now. This is why you should always read the details on the back. There's this lovely little bookmark in. I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you can see. It's a little laser cut bookmark of the front cover. Isn't that fantastic? It's so delicate. So I can see why they put it in the plastic sheath. That was exciting. I wasn't expecting that. I wonder if the winter ones have that as well. I haven't checked. I will have to check and find out. As described, this is a laser cut cover over a foil underneath. The front has Jane, and I'm guessing that's Mr. Rochester, and the house in the background, and he's under a tree, and Charlotte Bronte is written there in nice fancy letters. The name of the book is stamped in gold letters on the foil. And just to show you, so the actual cover is this very delicate laser cut piece of paper, and then underneath it says foil. This one doesn't really look like the ones in the summer, no, the ones in the winter series were quite shiny. These ones seem quite matte compared to that. I mean, they're not completely matte, but they're not metallic, so I'm not quite sure about that. And that's the very fancy traditional spine. The summer editions, the paper on the outside is a pale blue. This was pure white on the original set, so you might not be able to tell that it's pale blue. It's only really obvious if you put it next to something white that it's blue tinted. So I don't know if you can see that. On the back, it's got a quote from the book, surrounded by, again, the lovely, lovely cut-out details. On the inside, there's a nice little book plate printed onto the end paper so that you can write your name in there. And we can be all dramatic about Mr. Rochester now. "It was quite at the other end of the house, but I knew my way, and the light of the unclouded summer moon, entering here and there at passage windows, enabled me to find it without difficulty." So all the quotes have something about summer in them. I seem to recall that the winter ones have a wintry quote on the back as well. The paper itself is very white. It's not shiny, it's quite matte, and it's quite thick. Every now and then there is a illustrated quote in the same style as the paper cuts. The print itself is quite big for a classic book. And then at the back there is some information printed about Charlotte Bronte on the end of the jacket. It's the same with this one. And again, a great classic, deserves a good bookmark. Your complimentary bookmark is attached inside of this card. Yay! Ta-da! And this one is Alice. That's the Alice bookmark. Again, it's very delicate, very thin. You can see the brown marks on the back from the laser. And again, I will show you, I'm not going to take this all the way off this time, I'm just going to take it out the front bit so as not to cause myself problems later on in the process. This is Wonderland collection, Alice in Wonderland, obviously. The cover underneath is red, and again, it's not foil, but it's not shiny. The writing is foiled, maybe that's what they mean. The paper cuts are very, very delicate. This one features a design of Alice talking to, I think it's a squirrel. Maybe it's a rat. Is it a squirrel? The tail looks, oh, it's her cat. And it's like, the ears look a bit squirrely, but the tail is very cat-like, so I'm assuming that's her cat. The white rabbit is down there. The Cheshire Cat is up here. And then in the tree we have a teapot, and we have the Hatter's hat. On the back we have a lovely, lovely quote about the book. And then we have, again, all the details. Oh, and Lewis Carroll is written out. The end papers, again, have a lovely little book plate for you to write your name in. A theme of roses to go with Wonderland. So, nice little illustration. So the quote on the back is, "So she was considering in her own mind, as well as she could, for the hot day made her feel very sleepy and stupid, whether the pleasure of making a daisy chain would be worth the trouble of getting up and picking the daisies, when suddenly a white rabbit with pink eyes ran close by her. Are you up to trouble? Trouble? Looking so innocent. It won't last." Also wearing my very fabulous but very old Many Faces of Michael Scott t-shirt, which was the best eBay purchase ever. Even though it's really cheap material, but it's just so fabulous. Who cares? Ooh, this one is very, very, very delicate. It's gone a little bit skew-iff. It's gone a little bit skew-iff here where the ribbon's tied in. It's a bit warped. I don't know if you can see that bit. This is the Huckleberry Finn bookmark. Huckleberry Finn? Why does that sound weird? Yeah, Huckleberry Finn. Okay. This is the bookmark that came with it. It's the least exciting of the bookmarks, I feel. This one will definitely need to stay in its protective sheath. I also collect bookmarks, so I'm very, very excited about the bookmarks. It's ridiculous. Huckleberry Finn. This is the cover. The, again, tracery of the paper. Just to show you what makes them so special. Hello. Yeah, I think the little ducks, the little tiny ducks are adorable, and I love them. And I love them. Focus on the ducks. Why aren't you focusing on the ducks? They're adorable. And I love the colour green. I love that on the inside where the bookplate is, it's a tree bark pattern. Oh no, that was a little bit damaged there. Must have happened in transit. I hate it when that happens, but I can't get it replaced because they've sold out. Yeah, so there's a bit about Mark Twain on there. Quotes with illustrations. My cats are being weird, I'm so sorry. I bought this one because I did it to complete the set because I missed out on one from the first collection and I'm devastated. It's just going to sit there on my shelf incomplete for the rest of time now, and I'm going to be just it's just going to bug at me forever. So I bought this one anyway to complete the set. However, it's not one of my favourite classics. I just never really, I don't know, it just didn't really speak to me. Although I did read it when I was about 10 or 11, so I might give it another go. And probably will read this edition because I can't see myself buying another one. When I got there, it was all still and Sunday-like and hot and sunshiny. The hand was gone to the field. That's, yeah, English. The hand was gone to the field, and there was them kind of faint dronings of bugs and flies in the air that makes it seem so lonesome and like everybody's dead and gone. I think I'm starting to remember why I didn't like this book. Yeah, you can't either, can you, Fred? Again, the writing's quite big. Oh, I didn't notice that actually. So the titles in the chapters are picked out in the colour of the base colour of the book. So it's a dark green. That's quite exciting. Finally, my favourite of them all. This one is Persuasion. Look at this lovely blue. It's so lovely. There's the ship and the sun and all the waves and the cliffs, and it's just dramatic and wonderful. And the two sisters having a nice little natter there. On the back it says, "He had seen you indeed before he came to Bath, and admired you, but without knowing it to be you. So says my historian, at least. Is this true? Did he see you last summer or autumn, somewhere down in the west, to use her own words, without knowing it to be you?" At 27, Anne Elliot is no longer considered young enough for a worthy romantic prospect. So old. Again, lovely, lovely cover, and ooh, the lovely details. I don't know why I hold it like that. It's just to show you that it actually is carved. It's not just a printing on the book. So the inside has this wave detail, and again, where you can write your own name. On the back, it tells you about Jane Austen, in case you've never heard of Jane Austen, which some people haven't. No judgment. A little bit of judgment. More plates inside with the quotes and beautiful illustrations. What did I do with the final bookmark? They're stuck inside here. It's this beautiful detail from the cover of the sisters. I don't think you want to eat that. I don't think you want to eat that. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't got the ship on. Oh, there's little fishes. I didn't notice the little fishes. That's cute. 4 new bookmarks. That's terribly exciting. If you're me. Or if you like bookmarks. But anywho, that is the Thomas Nelson HarperCollins Summer Seasons editions of classics. I hope this has been helpful for you and you've enjoyed having a little look at my books and the fabulously unexpected bookmarks. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe so that you don't miss another video. I am going to be posting more about my book collections since you guys seem to like those rather than my reviews where I just ramble on about books that I've read recently. I'll still do those as well, but I'm going to do more of these too. Thank you for watching. Bye! Oh, hello. Have you decided to join us? This is the other one. Harry! You smelling my book? You smelling my book? It's okay, it's safe. She's not convinced.